Thank you for that weather alert, Justin. And this week on Studio 10, we're launching this month's Make an Impact. And Make an Impact is WILX's initiative to partner with a local group that's working to give back to our community. And this year, we're working with the organization Communities and Schools of Michigan by collecting book donations, which will benefit Special Literacy Day initiatives at different elementary schools around the area. And I'm sitting here today with Jessica Rollins of Sylvan Learning Center, who's going to be helping us with those donations this year. So thank you so much for joining us, Jessica.
Thanks for having us.
Of course. So can you tell me, what is it about Communities and Schools that made Sylvan Learning Center say, hey, this is an organization that we want to partner with this year?
Yeah, we love that the Make an Impact campaign helps bring light to organizations that are bringing equality to students across the state when it comes to literacy and academics.
That's awesome. Well, on a day-to-day basis, can you tell me a little bit more about Sylvan Learning Center and what it is that you guys do for the people in our community?
Absolutely. So we have centers across the state where we work with students to rebuild and maintain their confidence in their own abilities, whether it's reading, math, writing, study skills, or SAT and ACT prep. But we also bring our programs directly into the schools, and we can work with students right where they're at, either before, during, or after the school day, using some dollars that have been set aside specifically for COVID learning loss.
And then you bring me back to those SAT prep days.
I know, right?
But you know, actually you said, I really like that how you said that you guys bring the your tutoring services to schools rather than having students come out of schools, because sometimes not everybody has that ability. They don't have parents that can drive them back and forth because they're working and whatnot. So I'm glad that, you know, you guys build that bridge and that gap for those who aren't able to do so. So can you tell me a little bit more about the students that you work with one-on-one, like some of their success stories after working with Sylvan Learning Center?
Yeah. You know, it's really fun to see the students regain that confidence and realize that they can do this. But one of my favorite things is actually also working with the parents who kind of feel like they've lost their child and they know that they're still inside there somewhere, and helping to bring that back is really rewarding.
That's awesome. That's amazing. You know, people kind of overlook and forget at how much, you know, a student's confidence is built on and is worked in school, not just in the home, but in school, outside of school. And, you know, knowing that you guys are there and you're helping them with that is wonderful.
Yeah.
Now, I know you guys have a specific program for students who had a difficult time during COVID. Can you talk to me a little bit about that?
We do. The government and state have earmarked some specific dollars toward tutoring to students who struggled coming out of the pandemic, especially our third graders who are facing a reading law that states that if they're not caught up or on target, they are going to be retained. And so coming into school and meeting those students directly where they're at and working with them to build that confidence directly in the school has been a really nice addition to our programs.
That's awesome. That's wonderful. And I'm glad that you guys are really helping those students, because people, again, don't realize how much COVID has really affected this generation as well. But can you tell people where they can go to donate books this year if they want to get involved with Make an Impact, but through Sylvan?
Yep, absolutely. So we have donation boxes at our center here in East Lansing that is right behind Fiesta Chara, across from the Eastwood Town Center, as well as our Jackson location that is right next to Lumen Christi High School on Spring Arbor Road.
That's awesome. Well, thank you so much, Jessica, for telling us about that. And additionally, as you just saw on your screen, you guys can also donate books as well at home, right here to our WILX studios. But you'll have all of this information tonight on our website, where you can visit WILX.com/studio10. We'll also have that on our Facebook page. And thank you so much for joining us today, Jessica.
Thanks again.
I really appreciate all the work it is that you're doing within our community.